Okay. Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream. Hello. How's everyone doing today? Oh my goodness, there's a lot of you. Hello. Look at all these amazing people. Hello. Oh my goodness. There's a lot for me to catch up on. Holy, oh my goodness. I'm not, it's like, oh no, my chat has so many messages. Oh, no, I'm not saying it like that. It's really good to see you all. I'm just like, whoa. Disco, thank you so much for gifting a channel membership. That is incredibly generous of you. Thank you. Alright, so I have to scroll up. Alright, let's see. So there were a couple of messages that were posted before the stream started that got deleted. I'll get to those after this, but hello, Sharon. Sharon is one of my beloved channel members, and if I'm correct, my longest channel member, so that's pretty cool. Hello, Fletcher. Fletcher is yet another of my beloved channel members, and is also a spooky noble. And it was also recently Fletcher's birthday, so if everyone could say happy birthday, that would be awesome. Hello, Coffee, my bungee jumping jelly buddies. Okay, I didn't expect that, but hello, Coffee. Meta, hello, Meta. Meta is yet another of my beloved channel members. Welcome. Dreadful Raven, one of my amazing mods. Hell yeah. The alerts aren't working, I don't think. No! I saw another one come up. Hang on. Maybe this will work. No, it's fine. Computer, it's fine. Anyway, I'll try to fix that later, but okay, so I got up to... Hello, Bright Phoenix. Welcome to the stream. Hello, Dragon. Welcome. Richard, welcome back. Good to see you yet again. Crazy Cat Lady, I see you avoiding work. Everyone's saying hello, everyone's saying happy birthday, good. Cindy, hello Cindy, welcome. Blood Moon Audios, welcome, good to see you, welcome. I'm just gonna quickly try to go through these. Chai Kitty, hello, it's good to see you. Hop on Fortnite sometime. Alright. Chai Kitty, for you, I will download Fortnite. I will do the thing I vowed not to do, okay? Let's see. I'm saying hello, hell yeah. Hello, Nat. Look, the drawing tablet, it's fine. Everything is fine. Everyone's doing good, hell yeah. I think I got up to everyone. Ah, it moved. Okay, did I get everyone? I think I got everyone. I think I did. Yum. Come on, guys. It isn't even 15 minutes in and we're already like, food. Let's see. Everyone's saying happy birthday. Good. Oh, well, congratulations. Welcome back to being a channel member, Dreadful. Thanks again, Cisco. I don't know what's happening. Hang on. Let me fight with it for a second. Doing it mid-stream. Alright, let's see. Let's see if I can get this working. Welcome to the dark side. Oh my. Rose, hello, Rose. Vampire wants to eradicate all vampires. Why he loved dark when he was a human. It's a valid motivation. I mean, fair. Alright, let's see. So I just want to do a test. I don't know if it's gonna... So why didn't it work there? Oh, okay, so now it's working. I just need to swear at it. Oh, hell yeah. Fletcher's using his free message, 26th year of existence. Here's to many more years to come. Indeed. Alright, I think I've caught up. I think I've caught up. Alright, so just a little reminder for people who posted before the stream started, I will not actually have your messages on the screen because they delete. But some people said, Matt said, fascinating, Zoop-de-Duper said, vampire lore stretches back through biblical ages well into when Homo sapiens first started painting on cave walls. It's natural to fear the dark if not being able to see or struggle. Sessions with our own personal demons, the myth resonates. And Steven said that he's written a story on vampires. Okay, so we're up to everything. We're good. Alright guys, so we're not talking about vampires in our stories this time. There'll be another stream for that. All that goodness. I just need to put my socials up. There we go. But we're going to be talking about vampire mythology, so if you have any vampire mythology within your culture that you would like to share, I would love to hear it because that would be amazing. And any story you may have with that, because that would be really cool too. I do have notes and everything ready to go. Are you ready to rock? No. I'm gonna open up my notes that I had. So we'll be doing polls because I know polls are very rare on this channel, but we will be doing some polls. So an alignment chart is all I have. So with some of the vampire lore I found, I had to like make sure it was different, so it wasn't from what was it? World of Darkness? Or was it World of Darkness or was it something else? I can't remember, but like basically bloodlines, that's it. Indeed. Oh, we're all writing. Oh, coffee. Yes, I know. There was an Irish one. I was wondering if you would know it. I'm like, So, here's one. I'm gonna type it out. The last time I used this was during the 5K celebrations. We're gonna talk about the Strigoi? Is that how it's pronounced? It is now. Move it over. Oh, you guys can't see it yet. I just sound like a crazy person. Real cheap. Not sure if Canada or Grenada have any. It's worth looking into, Nat. Aberrach. There we go. Dracula was not only written here, but was written at my great-grandparents' house. That is so cool, Coffee. That is really cool. So, does anyone know about the Strigoi? Now, with some of them, there was like different information about each time. Like, not each time. So there's some variation. I might have gotten some things wrong, so... Oh, I mispronounced it? No! Well, look, Dragon, that's part of the course for my streams, okay? Will I pronounce things properly? Also, probably not, but that's okay. Yes, Fletcher, you're right. They're from Romania and other places within Eastern Europe. Kirby's! Hello, Kirby's! Welcome to the stream! We are having a vampires discussion, so feel free to join in and all that good stuff. Coffee lived in my grandpa's house in... Sorry, my grandparents' parents lived in Bram Stoker's home when he wrote Dracula. That is really cool. Danang? Ooh, I think I had those too, Chai. I mean, that's true, Dragon. People do pronounce it Samhain wrong. Alright. So, Strigoi are supposed to be restless spirits of the dead who return from the grave to feed on the living. So, what they do, they drink blood and drain life force. They allegedly can become invisible and sometimes can transform into different animals such as wolves or bats. You can say they drive people batty. Okay, I'm sorry, that was bad. Anyway, so signs of a strigoi is a livestock dying mysteriously, family members becoming weak or sick after a burial, strange knocking or scratching at night. That sounds like a haunting of some type anyway. So it has traditional weaknesses such as stakes through the heart, garlic, decapitation, and burning. Crickets. Dun dun dun. So at some point, midway through, not midway through, but at some point, we'll do a poll and you can like basically say which one you like best and all these other things. Also, oh, before I forget, if you're a channel member, you can also request that your name be put into a story with a character. So just letting you guys know, I forgot to post it on my community tab. But I will also have my Patreon as well. Anyway, you thought I said Dalek? I believe you're thinking about Doctor Who, Dreadful. So we have another one from, well, from Russia and the Slavic region. We have Upia. I don't think I'm pronouncing that right, but I don't know. Me not know words. It's fine. Everything is fine. Okay. So basically this one is said to rise from the grave after an improper burial after being cursed. Oh, yes, that's true. I did see different spellings of it as well. Hello, words are hard. Indeed, Warren. Also, hello. Welcome to the stream. It is good to see. So, basically after an improper burial or after being cursed. So, some of the traits that they may have. Swollen red body after drinking the blood. Sometimes will attack family members first, and they're associated with epidemics. So my theory with this is there was a lot of trauma after, you know, plagues have gone around, and this is people's way of coping with everything. Hello, Andy. Welcome to the stream. Knowing words is impossible. True. It really is. It absolutely is. So, if you would like to prevent yourself from being hunted by this form of vampire, you can have iron placed inside the coffin, bury them face down, and have coins placed in their mouth. Ooh, I've heard that one a couple of times. I'm just going to read it out. So, Warren says, not sure if this has been said already. A vampire can now see their reflection due to no longer using silver as a backing. Interesting. Now, we're going to have another one where I'm going to have an even harder time. An even harder time, chat, of working out how to pronounce it. But you know what? We're all here for fun, alright? This is fine. Everything's fine. So I'm just gonna paste it rather than having to type it out. I'm learning, chat. Also, if you have any random facts you would like to share, feel free. You know, pop them in the chat. Let's go. So, Jaishi? I don't know. Otherwise known as the hopping vampire. And they originate from China. So basically they're a stiff corpse that moves by hopping with their arms outstretched. What, Yi Angxi, I think? Okay, so I'm completely way off what it is this time. Oh dear. They scare you. So let's see. So they drain life energy, chi. I think it's chi. Rather than blood. They have pale green skin. And they're from the Qing dynasty. I don't know how a Q is pronounced in Chinese words that are in English. I apologize to anyone, but alas, I do not know how to pronounce that. But yes, but they wear clothing from that dynasty. Oh, chi? Oh, okay. Thank you, dragon. Much appreciated. This video of one provoking it. Oh my god. They feed carrots? Okay, that sounds oddly Warren, that sounds pretty wholesome though. They just feed on carrots. Let's see. So they have weaknesses. So some of their weaknesses are towers, talismans on the forehead, roosters crowing, and sticky rice. Yeah, Fletcher, you need to tell us what you're having. We need to know this. This is vital information for the stream. I need to take a sippy sip of my energy drink. You've never seen Bugs Bunny? Warren, it's been a long time since I've seen Bugs Bunny. Alright, so I lost my spot. There we go. So we're on to the next one. Next one is Betala. So this one originates from India. So I've noticed that there are a lot of ones that are just basically spirits in a way. But maybe this is how my information was found. Anyway, the troop has arrived. Welcome. An easy word, troop. No. Hey, it's all good, Warren. It's all good. Alright. So now this one originates from India. And it's a description that inhabits corpses and haunts graveyards. So it will possess dead bodies, drive people insane, and they can speak in riddles and prophecy. And so basically says how they're different to like Western vampires, so like ones like Dracula, etc. They feed on vital essence, not necessarily blood, and they're often intelligent and cunning. Hello, Sarahs. Welcome to the stream. They are indeed creepy. Hello, Adams. It is good to see you. Adams is one of my beloved mods. Vampires Are Greek came out of Pandora's box. Every other version is wrong and cringe. I like how you're just coming in with an opinion, Adams. Very good. Rose. Oh no, a Velveeta. Like the cheese? No, that's Velveeta, you idiot. You know what? I really do want to try Velveeta. I keep hearing about it, and I really want to try it. I want to see what it's like. I've heard some people say it's amazing, and other people say it's absolutely rank. Do not try it. I'm doing good. How are you? Oh yeah, I forgot to ask. How's everyone doing? It's fine. Everything's fine. Melted plastic? It can't be that bad. Coffee, if you would like to type it in the chat. I don't know if you have a description as well, but that would be really cool. It really is that bad? I want to taste it. It tastes terrible. I'm like, let me try it. So here's it. The next one, we are moving on. This is the Aswang. I'm pretty sure I'm pronouncing this 100% wrong. Okay, I know. Alive and breathing, that's about it. Oh. Love vamps. Hell yes, there is. Let's see. Grilled cheese. Do you have canned cheese over there? Andy, I don't think we do. I'm tempted to look, but I'm also kind of scared too. Alright, so the Aswang is from the Philippines. And it says it is a terrifying, shape-shifting monster that feeds on humans. So, it's also as preferred victims. So those preferred victims are pregnant women and unborn children. Are you sure Cheese Whiz is actually cheese though? What is Cheese Whiz? I'm learning my world of cheese is opening up in ways I did not expect. Oh, I think Coffee's still typing. Okay, here we go. So I'll finish reading this one. They'll get to Nat's comment. So it appears human during the day. At night it grows wings and hunts. It has a long tongue used to suck blood from sleeping victims. And it has weaknesses, which are garlic, salt, and blessed weapons. I also love talking about cheese and vampires. Me too. This is an awesome stream. Already, I can tell. Trooper, I expect this from you. I know what you're thinking. I know what you're thinking. Anteater asthma. I thought you were saying something else, Rose. Alright, so Nat says the Draugr from Iceland. They typically stay in places like burial sites protecting their treasures from thieves. Or harassing humans until they're driven mad. You know what? I relate. There's canned cheese? I don't know whether to be excited or horrified. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. You know what, chat? I'm going to do a taste testing stream. Lady tries Cheese Whiz, canned cheese, Velveeta. It'll be fantastic. Oh, so that's Arvatach. Is that how it's pronounced, coffee? Was a cruel chieftain and dark sorcerer who returned from the grave to drink the blood of the living. Ooh. That name is really familiar, Coffee. I'm pretty sure I've seen it. I probably saw it when I was researching. Alright, let's see. Family stream lady. It is... Look, I am always well behaved, okay? Rose, you should know this about me by now. Hello, Fenris. Welcome to the stream. Trooper says, I promise you probably have no idea what I was thinking, and that might be for the best. Trooper, DM it to me. DM it to me. It's Irish, so that it's pretty... Oh! Look. I mispronounce English words. Okay? So... I don't mean to. It's fine. Everything's fine. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Wait, what are we uh-ohing about? It's fine. Everything's fine. Adams. God damn it. I want to see you pronounce Irish names. Oh gosh. Oh gosh. Alright, so... Lady, we're talking about hennas. Hey, Adams, that is not fair to bring up hennas, okay? Look, it's not my fault. Also, at some point, I mentioned this with a previous stream, I'm going to be doing a tier list with the chat about all my crushes. So I'm going to do one for, like, the ladies, one for the dudes, and one for, like, non-gender conforming people as well. So, yeah, there'll be a fun stream. Anyway. Ooh, thunderstorm. Ooh. Damn, hell yeah, Chai, hell yeah. There's no crossing arms emoji, but if there was, I would be using it. Look, you know what? You're right, Rose. I do need to get more chibis and emojis. You're right. I 100% agree. Let's start with, I don't know how to pronounce that at all, Dragon. I am sorry. Don't forget the monster fucker category, lady. God. Alright, let's see. One was that there. Okay, you know what? I was wrong, Trooper. I was wrong, but I'm still gonna blame you for this, Trooper. This... Everyone go, but, Okay. So, moving on to the next one, before I get distracted again. Hey, Eagles! Eagles is one of my beloved channel members. Welcome to the stream. Well, Kirby says, a few years ago, I saw a woman at night, 40-year-old, who looked like a vampire. Tall, thin, pale, smelling like death. She wore a black, cape-like coat, black suit, argyle sock, and men's black Oxford. Ooh. Nice. So here's another one. So this one's a little bit more... I don't know. The information, I wasn't really sure about it, but I'm going to include it anyway. I mean, I've heard different things, but anyway. This one comes from ancient Greece. A female demon sometimes considered a vampiric entity. So I did find a lot of entities that were kind of like a bit more ghost-like, a bit more, say demon, but I figured, why not? We're here. We're having, we're having a good time, I think this is the redhead one. I believe. The Rangers. So this one devours children, seduces men, and is sometimes depicted with a serpent body. And it's supposed to be that it was a queen cursed by Hera after an affair with Zeus. So there's that one. I need to take a sippy sip. I have a new energy drink, and it's mango flavored. The IRA. Trooper! Fuck him. My good. We do a poll. I think we should do. If in doubt, do a poll. Actually, you know what? Why is it so... Hang on, it's fighting with me. Alright, so incoming. So let's see. Who shall receive the bounty? Goddess is blaming— ah, frick! Goddess is blaming everyone but their cheating husbands. True. Let's see. That says the Drakenhava of Armenia follows travelers until they stop for rest. Then it attacks the travelers by by sucking blood from their feet. From their feetsies? Oh my goodness. My goodness. Right. Well, congratulations, Warren. You are now one of my beloved channel members. Welcome to know, welcome. That is a very good point, Adams. Seduces men and eats kids. Pretty suspicious how this creature was the opposite of the expected for the time. Taste and childbirthing. Hello, Isabel. Isabel is yet another of my beloved channel members. Welcome. I'm doing good. How are you? Welcome to the stream. There's one in Poland too called the... Oh my god, I don't even know how to start that one, Richard. Yes. The Quentin Tarantino right there. I mean, maybe. Maybe. So, on to the next one. So, if you guys want more... Oh my god, it's huge. That's what she said. Alright. There we go. Also, if you guys want more theme streams around different entities of things, let me know. Because I'm more than happy to do, you know, more of these. I need a sippy sip. Okay, let's see. So, Chupacabra. I don't know if that's pronounced right, but I'm gonna go with it. It's in Puerto Rico and Latin America. So, it's not the classic vampire, but it's famous for draining blood from livestock. Let's see. So I wasn't sure if I was going to include this one, but technically it is a vampire, but it doesn't prey on humans. The goat sucker, indeed. So spiked back, reptilian or canine appearance, leaves a puncture wound. And Fenrir says, the goat sucker turns out to be just a jackal with mange. Have you seen, like, images of animals with mange? They look so creepy. That's just, that's true. Oh no, this one, I'm gonna have a hard time pronouncing the next one, chat. That's fine. Everything's fine. They can definitely get creepy. Oh my. Yes, and I wish I hadn't. True. Move on to the... Okay, so basically we're qualifying vampires, just any life or life force draining entity going by this mix of vampires. I mean, if they're kind of more like supernatural themed in nature, we're gonna include them, but for the most part, you know, life force or blood, mainly attacking humans, but you know. This is Greek, so Kolokkas or something. I don't know if I pronounced that right. We're going to pretend that I did, okay? This is another one from Greece. A corpse that returns from the grave to terrorize villages. It knocks on doors at night, causes disease and death, and the body often does not decay. So its weaknesses are burning the body and church ritual. Including mosquitoes, because they're an abomination against nature. True, Rose, true. Meta, please, they can't enter your house if you don't invite them in. I agree. So Richard says one. Impandulu? Interesting. Do you have any more background information about that one? Oh, Richard. It's alright, Hi Kitty. I understand the lure of pizza rolls, but it was lovely seeing you, and we definitely need to catch up sometime. Have a good one. Thank you for coming to the stream. Yes, copy. Definitely find that alignment chart. I think it'll be interesting. Native Americans had their own version of vampires. Fair warning, they're a bit darker than you. Oh, that's okay, Trooper. If it gets too dark, I will let you know. The Jumlin? I think I found much about the Jumlin. No, I don't believe I did. If you you know, if you'd like to share some information in the chat, it would be greatly appreciated. Misbehave! How are you? Welcome. I missed you too. Where have you been? Oh, you've been busy? That is okay. That is a-okay. People get busy sometimes. That's just how the cookie crumbles. So, the name. I damned it. Ooh. I will have another look-see in a second. But let's see. So the Penanggalan is from Malaysia. And it is a floating female hen. Wait, what? A floating female head with trailing organs. It drinks the blood of newborn babies. I'm noticing a theme here. A lot of these will drink the blood of babies. Or infants or small children. And it flies through the night searching for victims. So, how you'd protect yourself is thorns around windows and vinegar to burn the exposed organs. That is true. They definitely would get turned into SCP. You damned it to me? Hell yeah. So, Nat says, the Striga of Albania. They feed on the blood of infants while they sleep. The Striga then turns into a flying insect like a moth. Ooh. Alright, let's see. You know what? I think I can put this on. Wait, it's not... Yeah, there's nothing real. Now this is just for fun. This is for giggles. I'm gonna put it on this. Just to get in. Okay, it should be on the screen now. And Gangula. Oh, okay, I was pronouncing it wrong. Fine, everything's fine. Wait, some of the messages are okay. So oh, okay. So Trooper says Cherokee legends described as a dark spirit summoned by a medicine man seeking a child. Once brought into the world, the spirit possessed the medicine man and became bloodthirsty and fed on people. The darker part of the legend is also essayed women to father children. Its descendants, known as vampires, are said to still exist today. Oh my goodness. Damn. Lampreys. Ooh. Lampreys look so creepy. They're like... There's a lot of them that feed on babies and pregnant women. A lot of them. So there's another one from Togo, Ghana called Adzi. Like a firefly. Turns into a human. When captured, it causes illnesses, drains blood, and passes through doors. Hang on. So we have another from Romania. This one is also kind of described as a ghost as well. Oh. Roy. Move this. So this one's from Romania. They're said to be ghosts like vampires or living witches who drain energy. So sometimes they're the spirit of an unbaptized child. And they can become a strigoi after death. So that's not quite exactly accurate, but you know. And also there was, in the 18th century, there was a vampire panic in Eastern Europe. So, yeah, there were real bodies being exhumed and checked to see if there were vampires. That is an interesting bit there. Critical vamp. I mean, that's true. I mean, I think it would explain the amount of, like, early childhood deaths and things. Because they really had no idea about, you know, modern medicine or different causes for passing. So I think in some ways it was a dread way of trying to find out. Now, do you guys, I'll let you guys decide. Do you guys want to have it where we continue some different types of vampires? Or would you like to go to some other vampire related thing? So I have about real historical people suspected of being vampires. Or about the vampire grave. I'm just gonna shamelessly plug my linky loos, as you do. Gaming channel. Historical one. Use the ASMR channel, like, true. Oh, okay, so, alright, so, you know what, chat? It is time for us to do a poll. I know we never do one, but... Okay, what shall we do next? Oh, if I can type. Talk about vamp weaknesses. Real life vampire suspects. More vampire types. Well, thank you, Dreadful. And let's see, what is the other one? Oh, ooh. Methods of protection. There we go. Okay, so the poll is currently live. I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to decide. Go forth to decide our fate. Look, I'm giving democracy. I haven't seen... Hey, look, we haven't had a poll for a while, okay, guys? I have been showing restraint. It's fine. Everything is fine. Democracy. I know, guys, look. I know I'm just running wild with my polls. I don't mind who wins. There is just one I want to lose. Oh my goodness. Leave that on for a little longer. Yeah, are you guys enjoying the stream so far? Leave that up for just a little bit. Change the background. There we go. Oh, we're gonna get in the spirit. There we go. Stream is always great. Hell yeah, thank you, thank you. One. Ooh. Hey, look, guys, I'm not gonna change the poll result. It's like, but lady, it didn't say that. Like, hey, look, you guys can still vote, or you can. Well, I do hope to, you know, do as many as I can. So basically, the stream will go for at least 3 hours. So we'll be here for a while. No, terrible. I'm sure she had very bad breath. Ooh. Definitely sounds disturbing, Kirby. Okay. Gonna give it another minute for the vote. Troopers is like, that is a very American answer, Trooper. Trooper's like, yes. Just get a gun. Just get a gun and it'll be fine. Everything's fine. I mean, to be fair, I believe that would go well. Alright, chat. Gonna end the poll right here. Let's see. How did deciding our fate go? Ooh. You know what, chat? I did not expect this. Okay, I did not expect this. So, at number 1, at 50% of the vote, real life vampire suspects, and that is our winner. Closely followed by more talk about vampire weaknesses at 29. Followed by methods of protection at 14%. And more vampire types at 7%. Ooh. So it looks like we are going to talk about some real life vampire suspects. So also feel free to join in with your own. We have, obviously we're going to be doing Dracula and Elizabeth Bathory. Hello, Heel. Welcome to the stream. It's good to see you. How are you? Goddamn. Alright. Let's have a look. Wait, this is weird. The chat's not showing up properly. Oh, wait. No, there's a delay. Oh, okay. It's fine. Everything's fine. Hey, Epic! Welcome to the stream. How are you, my dude? Alright, on to the first one. So I'm going to get rid of the more. Real life vampire. Ooh. Alright, just moving it over just so it looks a little bit nicer. There we go. Doing some brief editing. Nice. Very nice. Real life vampire suspect, my sister. She's allergic to the sun and garlic. Oh dear. And she has a haunted house? Does she really matter? Trooper and his sharp canines? Oh my. Oh my. Alright, so we're going to move on to this before I get distracted again. Oh no, there's a lot of Serbian names, and oh no. Oh no. You know what, I'm gonna go with my favorite, okay? I'm gonna go with Elizabeth Bathory. Now that's not how her name is pronounced. I think her name is Elizabeth Bathory or something. I'm doing it wrong. It's fine. Now, she was a noblewoman in Hungary. She was a member of the royal family, or at least very well connected. She's also known as the Blood Countess. Lone Wolf, my favorite pup, welcome to the stream. Oh, you've heard more. Ooh, that's spooky meta. Why do you say it like it was a completely normal sentence? Wait, what? It's fine, everything's fine. Alright, let's see. So, now, she was known to be quite sadistic to her victims. She had, basically her husband was pretty violent himself. And when she was apparently a young girl, she saw, I think her father ordered someone sewn up inside a cow or something. I can't remember the exact animal. But, basically, you know, punishments from that period, let's just say they were brutal. They were extremely brutal. And her aunt was apparently bisexual and taught her how to torture girls. So there's that. Oh, hi, Epic. Welcome to the stream. Anyway, so she was accused of murdering hundreds of young women in pursuit of taking their youth in order to preserve her beauty. So she would bathe in their blood. And the story is that a servant girl was brushing her hair. And, you know, she pulled too hard or hurt her or something. And so she, like, backhanded her. And the blood, when it touched her skin, she noticed that her skin was softer. And that's what started it. She really did have a messed up. Yep. Yep, over 300 girls. Well, I imagine, Trooper, they disembowel, stick the person in, and then sew it back up. So, yeah. It's quite a lot. So, and she apparently drank blood too. So some of it they believe is propaganda because she was such a prominent noblewoman, and she was, you know, patriarchal society and all that sort of stuff. But anyway, basically she lived out her life after she was imprisoned, and they couldn't legally kill her or anything. But yeah, basically that's the story of Elizabeth Bathory. Have we talked about Vlad the Impaler yet? No, not yet, Lone Wolf. We are getting to him though. So we're talking about different real-life people who are suspected of being vampires at the moment. It's proving to be a really fun stream. So does anyone know any other facts about Elizabeth before I move on to the next topic? Yep. She wasn't bricked up to starve to death. They did feed her. She's definitely an interesting figure. I did write a story that was inspired by her. Mercy Brown? I think, yep, I found her as well, Lone Wolf. So, don't worry, I will be talking about her as well. It's an awesome band. That is true, Trooper. So, Trooper, we will be talking about Vlad as well in just a moment. But right now, I'm seeing if anyone else has any comments about her. I mean, technically, I think I could have done a whole stream on Elizabeth. All the different lore about her and what she's like. But I'm going to go into a whole heap of information about that, trooper. Don't you worry. We're going in. We're going in. So, all right. So, all right, chat. Shall we do Vlad, or would we like to go talk about other people and then end on Vlad? Okay, so Nat wants to go to Vlad. Any other takers? If you're good with either, that is okay. You can just say you're good with either as well. Save Vlad for last. Ooh. Okay, that is a good point, guys. If we have him last, we'll end that part of the segment on a really high note. Vlad first. Ah! Okay, guys. No, we need to do a poll. I'm sorry. Moving too fast. Vlad at start. Oh wait, Vlad next or at the next? Look, everyone, I'm giving you all democracy. Alright, guys, there is a poll going live. Cast your votes and decide the fate. And I'll leave it for just a minute or two. I'm really enjoying this stream, guys. This is so much fun. Guys, I give democracy. I am most democratic. Some guys who broke into his house drank their own blood. Oh my It's going all over the place. People can't decide. Oh dear. Oh dear. Democracy has failed. Well, there does seem to be one predominant winner, so I think it'll be fine. Everything is... Alright. I just hope Lady doesn't copy those actions of drinking blood. Look, don't judge a demon for drinking the blood of her enemies, okay? Alright. Gonna end the poll right here. Okay, so at the end we have 57 and next we have 43. So Vlad will in fact be at the end of this segment. So, moving on to a name that I'm gonna butcher. Fun. As you can tell, I'm gonna have a hard time with this one. Okay. So, Peter Blagovic. We're just gonna say that I got it right and go from there. So, in Kellis goes. It's somewhere in Serbia, in the year 1725. So apparently it's one of the first documented vampire cases in Europe. And so basically, after he passed away, villagers would say that he would, he would return come nighttime. In suburbia of Serbia. True. 9 people died after saying he visited them. And his own son apparently died after refusing him food. I mean, to be fair, if someone refused me food, I'd probably kill them too, okay? So, I kind of understand that. So, what happened is they, exhumed the body. and they said the following: that the corpse looked undecayed, that blood was visible around the mouth, nails and hair appeared to have grown. Oh, another thing, in the notes I have some possible explanations, like diseases and things that people think could have caused vampires. So we will be discussing that too. Totally not a red flag. Come on, Lone Wolf, it's fine. Fine, everything. There's extra bit of classifying a vampire. They have to reduce the health of those they take life from, with little to no benefit of the one they take it from. Yeah, I think that's valid. Although some vampires... well, oh, actually, no, that's in modern law. Never mind. Okay. So there's that one. And then we're gonna move on to the next one. So this one is... so this was new to me. I didn't know about this guy. So Arnold Pale, another guy from Serbia. This one's from the year 1731. So he was a soldier who claimed to have once been attacked by a vampire. Hey, welcome back, Fletcher. Welcome back. We are currently discussing real-life people who are suspected of being vampires. Okay, let's see. So, after his death, several villagers died mysteriously, and people said his ghost visited them. So you'll find that there are some similarities between Arnold, like, with a lot of them. Let's see. So, when the authorities opened the grave, they found the following. The body had fresh blood in its mouth. The corpse had not decomposed. And the hair and nails appeared longer. So, apparently this case also helped to spread vampire hysteria across Europe. And, so the officials staked and burned the body, but they actually went a step further and they destroyed suspected victims who might become vampires. So it's not clear whether these people were living at the time. I think they were. Or if they just desecrated corpses. But you know, it's fine. Yeah, Senris, I think it's the body just decaying and, you know, losing moisture. The Lone Wolf says, in New Orleans, there are real-life vampires out and about. There are also vampire bars where the staff go around and ask patrons what their blood type is. I have heard that. I've heard that, Lone Wolf. Okay. We're going to move on to the next one. This one was mentioned by, I believe, Lone Wolf. Mercy Brown. This one's from the US. This one is from Rhode Island and from the year 1892. So this happened during the New England vampire panic. Let's see. So what happened? Several members of the Brown family died from tuberculosis. So TB was incredibly common for a long time. Very debilitating disease. Fatality rates were pretty high. Let's see. So locals believe one of the dead was draining life from the living. So she died at 19 years of age, and when her body was exhumed, the corpse was still well preserved, and it was believed it was due to the cold weather, and it convinced the villagers that she was one of the undead. So, oh my god, I forgot about this part. So this is different from the ones from Serbia. So her heart was burned and mixed with medicine for her sick brother to drink. So what do you think about that, guys? They gave it to her brother to consume. Also, Fletcher, what did you have for dinner? You didn't say before you left. Absolutely gnarly. Like, ew. It's science, duh. Why people are worse than monsters, what the fuck, guys? Well, actually, some level of cannibalism was pretty common across Europe. So drinking, like Egyptian mummies, for medicine was quite common. And like drinking, things with the blood of saints and everything. Well, these cannibalistic, at least cannibalistic medieval society be like, true. Ah! Hey, Hopeful! Welcome to the stream! What an absolute legend. Hopeful, one of my beloved channel members, coming with $2 dues and says, wow, I just woke up. What's a sleep schedule? I have no idea, but the real question is, are you wearing the hat, Hopeful? Are you wearing the hat? And a hearty heart. And like you like. Thank you so much. There we go. Let's see. You that one? Yep. Oh. Fletcher's. Where's mine, Fletcher? Those sound so good. I'm so mad. Fried chicken wings, tater skins, homemade yeast rolls, and my homemade buffalo sauce and blue cheese sauce with hot honey barbecue and ranch for those who don't like buffalo or blue cheese. Oh my god, yum! That sounds so good. If it's Egyptian, I probably heard it. Probably, yes. Are Kirby's? I think they would. I think they 100% would. Wait, really? Coffee? Is that true? I wore the hat in my dreams. I see what you... God damn it, Lou. Well, trooper, the word gypsy is actually... The correct term is Roma, by the way. Just letting you know that. Let's see. Can't imagine vampires having good breath. Same meta, same. One day indeed. Hey, Devane! Welcome to the chat. It's lovely to see you. Welcome, welcome. Blue cheese smells really bad. It tastes really good. Smell. Ugh. Ew, brother. Ew. Alright, chat. We're moving on to the next one. Let's go. Oh no. Another one I will not be able to pronounce properly. Alright. Juro Grando. There we go. That's the only attempt I'm going to make, okay? I'm pretty sure that was wrong. So it's from... It says it... so basically Croatia. Or at least modern day Croatia. So it was believed to have happened between 1656 and 1672. Which is a huge time span, to be honest, but that's fine. Oh my god. My chat thing moved. Nah! It's fine, everything's fine. So, it was described as the first vampire recorded in historical documents. But I saw conflicting evidence with that as well, so So basically, Grando returned from the grave for years. And he would knock on doors at night. See, they're very polite, okay, guys? They're very polite. And anyone who he visited would die soon after. And in order to stop it, the villagers dug up the body and decapitated it. Stop the haunting. I don't know what... I don't know what they did with the remains after that. I don't know if they reburied it or if they, you know, just left it out, but yeah. Apparently, like, there's no more mention of anything else happening. I've noticed a lot of these things are happening in Eastern Europe. Interesting. Let's see. This one's more of a legend, Alright, let's see. Just removing it over. There we go. So Sava Savinovic. There we go. That'll do. Says, according to from Serbia, according to Balkan folklore, he lived in a watermill. He killed the millers who came to grind grain, and he drank their blood. Apparently, he was one of Serbia's most famous vampire legends. Also, this name caused me to burst out laughing. And not this one, the next one that's coming up. And I'm not saying the last name because it's gonna sound like I'm saying something else. So, just a reminder, guys, don't touch on anything with politics. Okay? Keep things nice and chill. Alright. So, on to the next one, and then we're gonna get onto, good old Vlad. The legend. Okay. So, as you can see with the last name, why? So, Johanna's anyway, base name. That's the reason why my channel gets demonetized. Well, you don't choose your last name. Your last name is just passed down. Who comes up with these names? Oh, look, that's just what it showed up for me, okay? But yeah, at least we're all getting a giggle about the name. Watch the video. Ooh. World is a vampire. True. Everyone's refraining to pronounce it. Oh, sorry. In mute in time. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to sneeze. Let's see. Just what's the I love that name. I'm gonna name a character in a story that name. Bless you, the sneeze. True. True. Thank you. Thank you. So, this person lived in Poland in the 17th century. So I couldn't find any exact date, or what I did find was so varied. Anyway. So he was a respected scholar accused of becoming a vampire after death. As you do. So villagers would claim that he would appear at night and people fell ill after his visit. But what wasn't mentioned, so there's a lot of similarities, you know, coming at night, knocking on doors. After visiting people, they would die or fall ill. We're noticing a lot of, you know, a lot of similarities. And so the grave was opened and rituals were performed to stop him. Now, I don't know what these rituals exactly were. I don't know if this was like, you know, cutting the corpse's head off or setting it on fire, or if this was just, you know, some prayer and holy water on the remains. But, yeah. But, yeah. So, guys, I believe, it's time for the man, the myth, the legend. I'm just gonna call him Vlad the Impaler. Whoop. Not his actual name. But it's fine. So he was, I don't know what it's, how to pronounce it, but basically he ruled, you know, Wallachia, in the 14th century. He had a younger brother called Radu, and they were both at one point hostages of the Ottoman Empire. And so basically the Ottomans basically controlled Eastern Europe. They would take Christian boys from Greece, the Balkans, everything to serve as janissaries. I don't think people really talk about the Ottomans all that much, but there's a lot of stuff that happened there. Anyway, so basically Radu kind of sided with the Ottomans, and they tried to take over. And so that's why Vlad basically had his forest of corpses. And so in my opinion, his brutality was done out of necessity to stop that. But yeah. Brutal. But stake through the heart, true. Oh yeah. So does anyone else know any other facts about him? I do wonder what he would have thought of the stories about, you know, about him that developed later on. You know, would they have liked? Would he have approved? Would he have hated it? Use a message at hand cleaver. I haven't found that personally. But he didn't always win. That's the thing. It was quite difficult, to maintain hold of your territories over there. Hey, Jordan, welcome to the stream. Are you excited for Transformers G.I. Joe shared movie universe happening? I'm not excited either way. And do you love Interview with the Vampire? You mean the movie or the books? I'm just happy I'm not personally in his position. It's, Land was invaded by Hungary. Well, basically, people would just, if there's weakness with the different noble factions, and even a lot of the time your own family would, you know, try to pull things with you. So it was rough. It was absolutely rough. So we're not really talking about vampires from fiction at the moment. We're talking about vampires from more of like a real world, like mythology context at the moment, Jordan. Maybe in another stream we'll talk about say fictional vampires like Lestat and, you know, how they're depicted, etc. But yeah, we're not doing that in this. So yeah. So does anyone else have any further comments to add about Dear Vlad? Because we have some other things we can talk about and other topics to discuss. How is Godzilla vampirism? I'm confused. I don't believe I mentioned Godzilla. I'm a bit confused. Anyway. So we're moving on. Oh, the picture. Oh, I was so confused. Like, what? Dumb fears. Oh, yes, that too. Oh, okay, my bad. Okay, everything makes sense now. Okay. A purist radical vampire. True. Okay, why people? Alright, why people were mistaken. Oh my god. Well, don't worry, I'll fix it in a minute. Hang on, resizing, hang on. Alright, there we go. For keyboard, my keyboard's fine, it enjoys it. Alright, there we go. So, here are some reasons why people may have been mistaken for vampires. If you like, chat, feel free to add your own. You know? So basically, people believed that it was due to misunderstood natural processes. So, such as when the body was in the process of breaking down, skin would go taunt, and that's why, you know, fingernails would appear to be longer and blood would appear at the mouth. So, yep, exactly, Dragon. Tuberculosis was quite common. And people would essentially just waste away from the illness as well. Blood would pool at the back of the body. True. Devane says gum disease. Sophie says oral deformities and skin conditions. Kobe says in John Carpenter's movie Vampires, the vampires smell very bad and literally have shitty breath. Interesting. So Kirby's in this stream, we're not talking about vampires, say, in film and TV shows and movies and things. At some point, I do want to have that type of a stream, but not right now. So bodies appearing preserved, and a lot of the time it happened, you know, during winter when, you know, the ground would essentially freeze. Let's see. So gas would build up in the stomach, and that would cause blood to leak from mouths and, you know, pool there as well. And basically, before modern medicine and people just knowing, it looked like proof that the corpse was feeding on the living. But I am curious, though, about more parts of the deaths. I really wish you could, like, double check the family corpses to see and if there was any traces of these diseases, but alas, we cannot. That's okay. So Lone Wolf says, the Mayan/Aztec version of vampires is rather interesting. They're much more bat-like or reptilian. From Dusk Till Dawn is a good example of this. Okay, so... okay. Yes, Fletcher, tighten skin around the skull. Very true. They didn't know about the autism spectrum, so if you acted unusual, you could be considered a vampire, witch, changeling. That is very true. That is, yeah, that's fairly common. Hang on, I need to take a... Yes, that's a good one. That's exactly what I was thinking of, Devane. Excellent. So it's called porphyria. So that is the disease that a lot of royal families in Europe, either they have it or they're carriers for it. Basically you get very sensitive to sunlight, and I think it causes issues with your iron level. Let me do a quick check. Spookaria. I think that's how it's spelled. Yep. So it also causes mental disturbances and sensitivity to light. Inbreeding. True. Dragon says, changelings. How many kids were burnt to death because their parents thought they'd been switched with malevolent fae folk? True. Albinism. That too. Yeah, that too. Oh yes, very true. Rabies causes sunlight and water sensitivity. I saw a video of a horse with rabies, and it like just, oh, it messed me up. That poor horse. And there's no cure. The boiling babies one? Wait, what are you talking about? Maybe getting sunburned? I think. Maybe. Yep, that's it. Isabel porphyria. All right, let's see. So I've got some more about different graves and things, but I would like to just for a couple of minutes just check in and like have a little bit of rest. Yeah. The Irish would boil babies thinking they were swapped with malevolent fairies. That is terrible. Oh my god, I didn't know that. Coffee, god damn. So Trooper says, plus rabies causes aggression. Could lead to vampire/zombie confusion. I mean the old zombie myth specifically. Alright, so we're gonna have a little bit of a break for a bit because I want to make sure I'm still fresh. But don't worry, I'm not gonna be right back. We're still gonna chat, but it's gonna be a little bit so I can just, you know, relax. But yeah, I'm really happy you guys seem, you know, enjoying the stream and getting a lot out of it. Let's see. It's been a busy couple of weeks. So here is my link. So if anyone would like to stalk my linky loos. Post that in the chat. And also my Patreon, which I'm getting better at posting on. But let's see where. Oh no, where'd I put it? Gosh. Hang on. my Patreon. I only posted it in my DMs. I'm like, wait, that's not what I wanted. Oh yeah, it should be, but I'll just post it anyway. I went and grabbed it. I'm like, wait, it's in the tree, but it's fine. Can I drink the links? I mean, no, no. Find, actually, don't find a pleb. We don't eat junk food in this household. Devane says, so what's the difference between a vampire and a blood demon? Don't worry about it. Ah, who's messaging me? I'm on a stream. Someone asking me, it's like, do you want to go fish? Why am I being asked if I want to go? You know what? That's fine. Everything's fine. Hey, Stalin! Welcome to the stream, my dude. Maddox, no. Secrets. Well, good. We don't eat junk food in this household. So, if I was going to do another stream like this, what mythical creature would you like me to do? So there's different types of demons, which is going to be incredibly broad, by the way. There's lichens, there's anything, I guess, from different mythologies as well. Dragons? Okay. Alright, so dragons, werewolves. Interesting. Mermaids, sirens, or imps. Okay, ooh. Alright, so I'm gonna put up a poll, because we never do a poll. Alright, so... which one shall we do next? Dragons. Werewolves. Mermaids. / sirens. I'll put in... Oh wait, no, ghosts, I think. So the poll is going live now. Cast your vote. Now keep in mind, these aren't the only ones that we'll be doing. We'll be doing plenty of others in the future as well, so don't worry about it. Cast your votes. Wish I came in time. So we covered different types of vampires for a bit. We didn't go through all of them. Then we discussed some different people who, you know, were allegedly vampires. And then we talked about physical illnesses and things that could be, you know, could have made people think that, you know, vampire, you know, so like things like TB and different other, you know, other illnesses that people would have, you know, suspected people for having, you know, vampirism, I guess. So after this is done, after this poll, I'll make a note of this so I don't forget, because I will definitely forget. So I'll leave it up for another minute or so. And then I guess we'll head back into it again, I guess. Does anyone remember what the previous options were? For the original poll that we did? Because there's still plenty more vampire types. We can talk about different rituals, etc., etc. As long as we get them eventually. True. I would like to do more of these. I'm really enjoying this stream, guys. This is a lot of fun. I still feel disappointed. Why do you feel disappointed, Starlin? You know, you're here now. Enjoy the moment. So, leaving up, I think it's time. Actually, you know what? We're gonna go to nighttime. Time for night. Help us get in the mood for vamps. There we go. Okay. Bidif. Hello, Bidit. Vidith, make sure you vote for the next one. Do the poll. Do it. Maybe I will. Wow, Vidif. Wow. I see how it is. No, it's fine. No, it's fine. I'm going to finish the poll. Here we go. Let's see. 1-1. So the next one we're going to do is dragons at 40%. Then came werewolves at 27%. Then mermaids / sirens at 20%. And then ghosts. Okay, so I need to make a note of that. Hang on. Stream notes. And next theme stream. Dragons. Hell yeah, guys! I appreciate you all voting and making suggestions and all that good stuff. When do I get to see your breakdown of a hash brown? I don't know, Vidith. When are you going to do part 2 of the Nugget song that you did? So, for those who don't know, years ago, Vidith made a song in honor of my love of chicken nuggies. So, when is part 2 coming? When is part 2 coming? The people need it. When you say dragon, what do you include in that? Basically, historical references to dragons. But to be fair, I don't know a lot about dragons. So, I will probably need to do a good amount of research. Oh, burn! Bit of damn! I don't know, lady. When are you going to do that ASMR vid? Damn, you got me there. Okay, that was brutal. That was harsh. You know what? If I do my ASMR video, you have to do Nuggies Part 2. Hash brown out can never be rushed, deep fried and crispy. Oh my goodness. Deal? Hell yeah, chat. Hell yeah. Take that all day. Well. Children? What do you mean children, Richard? We are big brain, big adults. Lady has a line of people waiting on ASMR requests. I mean, that is true. Hang on, let's see. Demon Mama Seps you ASMR from Coffee. Lady takes you on a crime spree ASMR from Cat. Trooper Dommy Mommy Werewolf ASMR. Nat Succubus Sisters ASMR. Coffee Werewolf Dommy Mommy teaches you tax evasion. Demon Mommy tells you state of US economy. Ancient Dragon on a Ancient Dragon gives wisdom to weary traveler, Fletcher. Coffee, demon wife is leaving you and taking the imps. Nat, luring a ship towards a naval mine. Dragon, primordial outer being puzzling over you. Adam, Spookaria explains tiny hands. Trooper, your Navi girlfriend comforts you after a Thanator attack. So yeah, you could say there are quite a few. Behave, children. What? Dragon could mean the original English idea of a dragon, or the umbrella that hundreds of large, powerful reptilian monsters are included in it because when cultures interact, everybody compares them. Oh, do you mean the difference between like a dragon and like a wyvern? I think I'm just going to include all of them in dragons because I think that might be easier. But I'm going to need to research dragons. ASMR of lady yelling at kicking her keyboard across the room. Okay, look, that's next. Where's my snacks gonna come, Vidith? Vidith does great ASMR. Hey, left-hand puppetry! Welcome to the stream! Oh yeah, Trooper, Fletcher did request that one on your behalf. Don't you use my line against me, Vidith. How dare you? Skill issue? You're a skill issue. ASMR of lady using drawing tablet. Hey! Okay. I see how it is. Also, welcome to the stream, left hand. It's a little chaos gremlin moment, but we're fine. Everything is fine. Gosh darn it. Let's see. Where was I up to? No, that's my story. Nope. Scrolly. Does bring chaos. He is the naughty one. That's why. Incredibly naughty. Alright, so we did the real people. So there's different graves that have been found around the places that are considered anti-vampire graves. We could do those because I think those are interesting. But and true. Oh, and Chinese people heard about dragons like, huh, it's like a long, guess it's a western long. Oh. Lasagna? Where's my lasagna? Why are you all teasing me with food? What the hell is this stream? Everyone teases lady with food? What the hell? I'm not mad, it's fine. Everything's fine. Alright. So. Where's my potato skin? Alright. So, I've decided we're going to be doing anti-vampire graves. If the tablet gets used, maybe I'll draw the succubus bust centaur. No. Nat. That needs to happen, okay? The vampire... The succubus bust centaur, that would be amazing. That needs to happen. If you draw that for me, I will draw on my drawing tablet every day for a month, okay? Every single day, I will use the drawing tablet. Fine. Alright, I'm gonna put this up because I'm gonna keep talking and I'm never gonna shut up. Alright, here we go. Archaeological anti-vampire grave. Gonna put it up. There we go. Come on, Nat. The future of my drawing tablet art is depending on you. I cast check engine light. What? Let's see. Time to move it. Right. More energy drink. Oh well, we've been on for nearly 2 hours. Hell yeah, chat. Hell yeah. So I'm just going to list them. And we're going to talk about the similarities and different things. But here are some general rituals that... Actually, no, we'll talk about the rituals. It's easier to get back in on. Hang on. Hang on. We're changing it, chat. Alright, here goes. What kind of... God damn it. Anyway. So, as mentioned previously, you guys sent you the snack. I mean, you're... Ooh! It's fine. Everything's fine. Oh gosh. Turned out it was not fine. Oh, it is. Everything's fine. Oh my goodness. Alright, so different methods were mentioned before, but I'm going to mention them again just for people who just showed up. So different anti-vampire burial methods include staking the corpse in the heart, decapitating the corpse, placing heavy stones inside the mouth, also placing coins inside the mouth as well. Sickles across the neck. So a sickle was used to harvest wheat and things. They would use a sickle. Burying the deceased face down so they can't, you know, push themselves up. Pinning the body with iron rods. So basically it was all to stop the dead from leaving the grave. And there's also sometimes people would put like cages around the grave, but there was also rumored to try to stop grave robbing, which was definitely a thing. And also animals were coming to try to, you know, to dig it up. Me showing a vampire the sunrise on my phone. God damn it, Pitif. Oh no, what are you doing? Oh, that looks nice. Hang on, can I show people this, Pitif? Can I show the food? Flashbanging a vampire with a UV flashlight. Maybe they're into that, Trooper. Maybe. Oh, garlic. Yes, garlic's another one as well. Alright, so here is his... Just whose side are you on, lady? What do you mean, left hand? I'm on my side. Put up. So just a moment. Perfect spot. There we go. Now, when anyone new comes into the chat, don't tell them. We won't tell them why there's a cookie. We won't tell them why it's there. If they ask about it, no, it isn't. It's not there at all. Trooper, we don't kink shame in this household. Trooper says, UV is basically sunlight powered light. It'll basically like be like having a portal anti-vampire pocket sun. And it says, I like to imagine vampires avoid garlic because they don't like the taste of it. Garlic is amazing though. I love garlic. Santa vampire. Ooh. I approve. Okay, so time for a sippy sip. Garlic noodles have it as an appetite. Oh. Garlic prawns. So good. So nice to know you've all passed the test that you're not vampires. Very good, chat. Very good. So Trooper says, I'd like to think vampires initially started the garlic and crucifix myths in order to discourage people from saving up to buy silver, their actual weakness. Yes. We don't kink shame unless it's morally wrong. True. Let's see. Kind of reminds me of Lost Boys, those dudes using water guns filled with holy water. True, true. Helpless suckers. So, wait, I lost what I was gonna say, never mind. I wonder if Vidith is paler than me. That would be some going, because I'm really pale. God, I like how we're just all like, yes, garlic is so good. So good. Okay. Sorry about that. My headcanon, you are paler, easy. What happens if you're paler than me, Vidith? What happens? Prove you aren't one? True. Oh no. Oh no, Nat. Vampires aren't good at self-reflection. Okay, that was good. I don't know you, stranger. Ah! Why are you the way you are? I reflect the moonlight as bright as the sun. Oh god. I like how we're being gremlins and Troopers here trying to like explain his point of view and like the different lore and meaning behind it. Also, the troop has started making videos again, people. And he's doing his stop motion. Oh, we're over the 2-hour mark. Let's go. Oh yeah, shit. We're gonna talk about the different graves. All right. Stop. Chat keeps disturbing me with being awesome. All right, let's see. All right. Actually, no. This is a good topic of discussion. Random vamp theories. There we go. There we go, children. We saved Christmas. So Trooper says, technically the vampire can't see their reflection thing, because old mirrors used to be made with silver. But modern mirrors aren't so in today's society. They can just see their reflection just fine. Exactly. See, if someone's got garlic in the blood... But it says, I like the theory that, oh my god, that because garlic increases blood flow, vampires made it up so humans become slushies. I'm so hungry. God damn it, chat. Every time, every single time, it's always about food. Every single time. I bet Trooper is blushing right now. Nuggies. I think my blood is 50% nuggies. It's okay, guys. It's okay. Which art style is pure despite AI? Hey, I totally get it. I would not go to work if you know, why would you go to work? Just be the boss, okay? Eat your boss. Garlic is so delicious. Can't do anything without asking permission and everyone hates you just for existing. It's fine, hopeful. Everything is fine. It could always be so much worse. See, I don't think vampires would be depressed. This is my personal theory. I think vampires would have some one crazy obsession that they would have. Like, say if one, you know, is obsessed with, say, music, as an example. They would try to listen to every piece of music and study music and learn how to play every single instrument. I know, I'm craving it too. I want garlic prawns. Well, I mean, yeah, I mean, being alive for a long time definitely helps. Some homemade sauerkraut. I don't believe I've had that. I haven't had sauerkraut dragon. That does sound tasty. What salt would do to a vampire? Dry them out, I imagine. Dreadful. To be fair, if they lived a long time, they did that working when everyone was a dirty crackhead. True. So, vampires are just immortal neurodivergents? Look, maybe. In my opinion, they would be, because if you can end your life by walking into the sun, good, it's easy. But like, if you've got something you have to finish or you want to study, you're gonna stay alive as much as you can. Also, why you probably haven't seen them, because they're busy with their hyper focus. See? Big brain. Any wrinkle. That says 10 out of 10 will let a lesbian vampire enter my home and just take me away to faraway lands, because sometimes you just need that in your life. True. Yes, coffee. My streams definitely will make you hungry. It is the natural law of a Lady Spookaria stream. Food will always be mentioned. True, hopeful, true. I just imagine a vampire hopeful, and he's got like a monocle and like the cowboy hat, and he's just like in this castle in the middle of nowhere with his games, being Jenkins, clap clap, fetch you my gaming console. You mean tell me I'm immortal and have all this wealth? Butler, we're moving to the countryside, far into the mountains. Alright, Lone Wolf, that is a-okay. Thanks again for coming to the stream. As always, it was lovely catching up with you. Ooh, looking forward to the next one. Well, the next one will be on dragons. Ooh. Eat the food. Eat everything. Trooper, I can see you doing. I can 100% see. Bideth, I swear I'm gonna. God damn it. Well, Nat, I imagine would look like you, but as a vampire. Also, it would depend on what type of vampire you would be. Like, if we're going with the bloodlines, there's several. There's a Bruja. There's I can't remember. Hang on. Wait, let me have a look. Bloodline vampire clans. I just want a quick guide. I don't want it. Damn it. Ah! Fighting with me. Alright, here goes. Let's see. Setting. Alright, so there's the... So there's the Nosferatu ones. Oh, no, that's a specific one. Never mind. I haven't actually played Bloodline, so I don't know. Just tell me. I don't want to know all this. Just tell me the different clans. It's fine. Everything's fine. Trooper's already got his canines going. And it says, first time I played Bloodlines, I answered a few questions for my type. And I ended up with a Malkavan? Dragon says, if I was a vampire, not only would I take more time with my writing, I'd probably try my luck at cross-country adventuring. I could visit the boys. Hell yeah. I mean, hopeful. I didn't want to say anything. You know, like, cause, you know, work overnights, don't like the sun or crowds, and I like death metal. In that case, I'd be a great vampire. I agree. But only if you wear the hat. The hat is essential, okay? I'm sorry, look, I do make the rules, but this one is amazing. I would lay on top of Everest. You'd freeze, Trooper. You would freeze. Also, Mount Everest is covered in poop. A lot of poop. Vampires don't freeze? How would you know that, Trooper? It's also covered in garbage and scattered bodies. Look, I'm like, yeah, poop and garbage. Don't worry about the bodies, but like, yep, I'm here just being Buzz Killington, you know. I plan a time to make my Igor clean it all up. What happens if you turn into Igor, Trooper? A cowboy vampire wielding a rifle. Basically an NPC for a Fallout mod. That would be pretty cool. Dreadful. If I was a vampire, I would be absolutely evil for a year and then spend the rest of my life trying to make up for it. Oh. I don't know what I'd be. I think I'd be... Depends on, you know, how I'm feeling, I guess. Fighting with the furniture. Richard, I just imagined your couch with like these little boxing glove hands coming out of it, and you little like boxing glove hands too, and you're just there punching each other. That's what I'm imagining. And it just has my stream playing on the TV in the background, and like you're just like rolling around like in this wrestling match with your couch, going, and you're just like punching it. Sorry. I'm sorry, Richard. That's what I imagined. What's Death Watch? I imagine that would be so, Trooper. Obviously, imagine a vampire story where only gravid female vampires drink blood. Meanwhile, males are off drinking tree sap and fruit juice. I would love that. So if anyone writes that story, I'm 100% down to narrate it. Just shameless, you know. That's in a locomotive shed. I can see you in there. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. What was I doing? Oh, brain's not working. Let's see. Stupid ball was stuck under the couch, so I had to move it and the couch could not cooperate. Oh, I get you. Okay. So I know that's what you're saying, Richard, but I'm still gonna imagine you fighting with little boxing gloves with your couch. I don't know. Fine. A ravenous female vampire chases a human for food to feed her spawn. While running, the human sees her husband, fangs deep in a tree trunk. Nice. Nice. These are all great ideas. Dark cabin with locos and the conductor finds me. Ooh. Alright, Richard, have a good one. Thanks for coming to the stream. Have a good rest, and I'll see you around. Ooh. Why is it? So it's really humid in Australia right now, and it... I had something else I was gonna say. God damn it. I need to start writing things down before my stream. Bidiff, why are you being such a gremlin? Total gremlin energy. Why is water wet? Because it's all your fault, Bidiff. Everything is your fault. Everything is fine. Ooh, a little random I'm gonna actually have to get rid of this because I'm gonna start talking. So my next video is about a courtesan. So, ooh. So I hope you'll all be excited for that. Water in your gas tank? What the hell? I'm just imagining Dragon as this like evil wizard in the background, just like God damn. Also, I have some stories that will be going live on the Bidits Patreon sometime. Bidiff, can you post your Patreon link, please? Bidiff, do it. I just finally looked at Cookie. What does it do if you plug it in? Don't worry about it. It's fine. Everything is fine. Hey, Cthulhu! Welcome to the stream. Hello, hello. It is good to see you. Spookaria is sitting there living its best life, and suddenly its engine light is going, and it has water in its tank. Oh my goodness. Now it says, hands lady a pic of two vamps fighting on the subway due to a territory dispute. New York City thing. True. Hello from the void, and perhaps hello from an eldritch Waffle House. I mean, why is it we always just talk about food? Someone's gonna comment on the live stream when it ends. They're gonna be like, hey, like, yeah, there was some cool vampire information, but most of the time you guys were just talking about food. It's like, yes, we were. Oh, thank you for posting your linky loo bit. I swear, every single time, okay? Like there was food conversations before the stream started. That is true. Food is good. That is true. I ate a lot before the stream started, so I wouldn't be all nom nom nom. Is good. Food is very good. I've got some more vampire things we can talk about, but it does seem like we're in the, you know, the more hangout end of the street part at the moment. So I do have some more things I can read out if need be, but it seems more like we're all just hanging out. Good point, lady. I want food. Where's my food, Vidith? Where is my food? Hungry. True, hopeful. Is it really a lady stream without talking about food? Exactly. Ooh, Cthulhu asked a good question. Could a vampire still taste food since they're like undead? I think they'd be able to eat the food, but I think it would just literally sit in their stomach. They wouldn't be able to digest it, depending on if they're dead or if it's more of a virus that has transformed them. In my opinion. I crave food. What kind of food bit it? What pizza? Well, like we're all sitting here going, what would they be? A large percent of the world population of psychic vampires in real life. Ooh. You mean psychic or do you mean energy vamp? Well, just saying, guys, if you know, get inspired and, you know, you write some stories, you can post them on my subreddit, or you can email them to me. Because I do other people's stories as well. Can't see it, but I'm wiggling my eyebrows right now. Or if you want me to join you on a collab, more eyebrow wiggling. Chocolate. Oh my god, yes, I love chocolate. So good. So good. Yeah, indeed, Isabel. Food is good. Food is very, very good. Us talking about food. Tried going live yesterday. Sometimes it doesn't work. Like, I had trouble when I first started. Let's see. Energy vampires. True, left hand. True, you gotta protect your energy and all that good stuff. Hopefuls on chapter 45? 5k words? So just for reference, people, 5k words, that's usually my average narration length. About 5k. And still going on the chapter, it's going to be a juggernaut. Hell yeah, Hopeful! I am incredibly proud of you. That is awesome. I haven't forgotten about that succubus story you were going to write me, Hopeful. Eyes on you? Eyes on you? Protect your energy with good croissants. True! Hitting that 30-minute mark. Ooh, indeed, Vidif. You get it. You get it. It could be worse, Trooper. I could use the ASMR voice. Alright. That's for the ASMR channel. I'm a simple woman, says Nat. I just get the urge to show Lady my law and then take a nap. Indeed, Nat. Indeed. So Cthulhu wants to hit 30 minutes for the story episode, but I always aim for 1 hour. Same. Like, I don't know. I know I should try to do more 20-minute stories. I could probably put out more videos that way, but I really like doing 30 to 40 minute or longer. So good. So good. Opal says, haha, listen. The succubus story is coming. My brain is just so fixated on the long novel. Hearing a lot of excuses. Hopeful. I'm sorry. No, it's all good. Take your time and hurry up. No, I'm kidding. No. But it's all good. Focus on your novel. Bit if ASMR girlfriend rummages around in her chair before beating her keyboard to a pulp. Yes. Get closer to the mic. Well, that's only if I'm eating. Then it's... Actually, that sounds like... I gotta stop. I'm a married woman. I'm a married... Copy. 20 minutes for newcomers. 1 hour for veteran subs. Hell yeah. Oh, Joefull's avoiding stories. I would go for that kind of ASMR. Well, I do have an Clear account for the spicy stuff. I haven't updated it for a long time though. A bit of ASMR keyboard screaming for help. Oh my. The keyboard does not forget. It's okay. I'll break its legs. Like, that's how I tried dividing the labor. Look, Cthulhu, it's fine. Everything's fine. Sacrifice the one to entertain the many. So I really do want to hang up one of my old keyboards from the ceiling. I think that would be a nice feature in my office. I thought... I'm so sorry, Dreadful. I thought you said for a sec, I don't have the energy to commit my favorite war crime. I'm like, whoa! Pastime, I get you, okay. Sometimes, Dreadful, a break is necessary. Beat it. Nat loves some spice? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. I don't know how to read. Hey. Vidith wrote me an ASMR script. Actually, technically, you wrote me 2, actually. I still haven't done either of them. It's... Who are you, Vidith? Wow, I see how it is. I see how it is. I don't know what that is. That's fine. You're lying, I don't know this. Vidith, I swear. Vidith, if you keep being cheeky to me, I will add every single trope in a story you hate into a story you commissioned me for. So a story you paid for. Ooh. Hey, look. It's important to have a break, Hopeful. It's important to have a break. Dreadful does awesome writing as well. I haven't read some copies. Soon. I refuse to read Icelandic again. No, you're gonna read Welsh again. Gaelic. There's gonna be so many. So many. My pleasure. Coffee's so good. Yeah, I'm currently into the energy drinks. Right now, I'm drinking a Monster. I forgot to get sugar-free, so my body's like, I'm not used to all this sugar. But it's called the Mango Loco Juice. Apparently it's healthier for you. I don't feel healthier. I feel like I have a lot of energy, but I can't think. Vidif, no moving to the woods. You're fine. Everything is fine. Take your time, Coffee. Take your time. I don't know. Vidif. God damn it, Vidif. When I was in the army, I had a sergeant who'd leave his car door open for us. He had a mountain of energy drink. I don't know how he's alive. Oh my god. Do you mean like empty cans in the car? Because I'm just gonna say, no. Welcome to Ladies' Pet Peeves. I hate when people leave rubbish in cars. It pisses me off. It's one of those things where if I'm in someone else's car, I'll be like, you know what? That's fine. It's theirs. But if someone does it in mine, it's like, we'll pick that up. Or one of us is dying and it's not going to be me. They're all bad for you, but what isn't bad for you these days? I mean, you have a point. I'm moving to Mars. Wow. Wow, I see how it is. Yep, see, don't litter. Littering is just rude. Full Red Bull's drinks ready? Oh my. I mean, at least he thought of you, you know? Me and Dragon Moon are having a full-blown wizard battle in Discord. Oh my. Well, the victor will get to, the winner of that will get, 1 good boy point, Trooper, so, the other will have a good boy point deducted. There we go. Exactly. Exactly, Meta. See, I like we're all on the same page. Alright, Cthulhu, have a good one. I hope your writing is most successful. Thank you for coming to the stream. Who are you? Who are you? Sometimes that's the best way of writing copy. Kid Dragon, you too. Same page. Bideth, I swear, I'm gonna fly to where you are, and I'm just gonna break into your house, and I'm just gonna strangle you. Alright, fine. 1 point for you, Trooper. That's okay, Stalin. I think everyone's having a bit of trouble focusing. But, yeah, look, just sit and enjoy, just hang out, you know. Lurking is more than welcome, you know. If you're not up to talking, that's okay. You can still hang out. It is always very much appreciated. I'm sorry you feel that way, Vidith, I swear. No, it's fine. I see how it is. Yep. Air Force Spookaria. Hell yeah. A lot of your species that you make coffee are really interesting. Like, at least all the ones you've mentioned at my streams. Get something else to nibble on. He starts throwing keyboards at my house to get my attention. Yes. Exactly. That's how you know it's me. I'll leave a trail of, like, broken, keyboard caps. Wherever I walk, just as a warning. The way the world intended. The way that is proper. It's fine. Everything is fine. First water. Yes, that would be a good idea, Dragon. It says she uses the dead keyboards as an example to the rest of them. Look, all I'm gonna say is they perform better ever since I started hanging the old ones up, okay? It's fine, okay? And I showed my old keyboard as well, okay? I showed it off. Hail dragons for a fantasy game? Ooh, they fed off blood fetched for it, like, by flying leech-like creatures. That is really cool, Coffee! That's really cool. Yeah, it doesn't work because you all blocked out the noise. You just walk outside and there's all these keyboards. True. They aren't performers. They're keyboards. Me. Look at me. I'm pretty of me. Trooper, lady can just hunt us down. What do you mean, Trooper? Why are you surprised by this? Oh, ASMR script. Oh my god. Trooper, you're a genius. Demon hunts someone down. ASMR. Demon hunts you. ASMR. There we go. What human thought was a red underbelly was just the blood in its stomach. Ooh, me likey. ASMR person typing on their keyboard for 10 hours? No, that is a genre on YouTube, so people will film themselves working. And they post it up and people will watch it. Thank God I live right by the border. Oh, I see how it is, Trooper. So if I showed up, you wouldn't be all happy. You'd be like, oh no, it's her. That's nice. That's nice. I see how it is. Ooh. Well, there's plenty of time to get to it, Nat. Plenty of time. Get writing. Alright. So I need to decide what my next stream will be. Does anyone have any suggestions or things that they would like? Because I'm always down to take some suggestions and things. Depends on your intentions. What is that supposed to mean, Trooper? I'm just an innocent little demon just coming to say hello with a keyboard. I suggest a live stream. Well, thank you, Vita. Thank you for that amazing input. God damn it. First working stream of 2026? That is true. We haven't had a working stream. You know what, chat? We'll do a poll. If in doubt, do a poll. No problem. It's really hard coming up with these ideas. You ass. Working. Help. No, type. Fingies. Hang out. Yes. And. Live reading. There we go. Okay. So it is now live. Please, cast your votes. About stream. A spicy stream. Oh my. Well, the YouTube our glorious YouTube overlords may not approve. Sure. Should stream the live streams from the previous day with commentary. Oh god. I mean, that might actually be a fun one. It's like, yes, what was I talking about? What kind of sound is that? What's happening? A stream where we watch each other's stuff and judge it? Oh my god. That is cool, Coffee. That is really cool. Live stream of 2-sentence horror stories? Easy? That's actually a pretty good one. I mean, we already have a poll, so I'll leave that up for a little bit and you guys can cast your votes. Look at me embracing democracy. Will I follow it? We'll see. But I will try to anyway. It's fine. Everything is fine. It is in the poll. This is the Vidith. I swear, I'm gonna. Why are you like this, Vidith? Why are you the way you are? Yap about writing, yap about trauma, yap about life. I mean, that is fair, Coffee, but you know what? We love you anyway. So, Stalin wanted a live reading. Ooh, nice. Stay mad. Who are you? Vidith. Vidith. Wow, I see how it is. I see how it is. So it looks like you guys want a guest, I think. At least the guest option is currently winning. Alright, well, like I'm gonna remove it, but those were some really good ideas, guys, for stream. I may do them, but probably not in a mean way. More Gremlin vid. Timer. True, the timer has not been out for quite a while. People is voting for guests because ladies chop liver. Yeah, I see how it is, everyone. I see how it is. No, it's fine. Carry the carrot where? Carry the carrot has been bad. That's why. Trooper, I have two sides. Funny, easy, flustered, bottom nerd monster / furry lover, and psychotic war criminal. Makes sense. What is your pet today? Oh, I'm gonna move the thing. kitty. Look. Oh, so now he's leaving. All right, we'll talk about him. Biddif is a big biddit. And the poll. And confirmed to the latter. Inconsolable crying streak. I mean, true. So, what kind of streams shall we do? So this is for next week. So a guest at 33%, working at 25%, hangout at 25%, and a live reading at 17%. So it looks like I'm gonna be joined with a guest. It is a demon of gremlins. True. He very much is. Can confirm, Trooper, can confirm. It's fine, everything's fine. Oh my god, now I need to organize myself, but that is okay. That is a-okay. Also, I appreciate you guys participating in the different polls and things. It's... Hell yeah. So, we've got around 25 minutes left of the stream. So, we can still talk about some more vampire lore stuff, but I'm gonna be honest, I'm kind of out of it at the moment. So, let's just hang out. Let's chat for a bit. Let's see. Nope, brain's not working. God. Gosh darn it. Abomination. What abomination? Dreadful, what do you mean by an abomination? Tell me. I have to know. I have to. I'm fine with him over my tablet. Oh, your cat. I thought you meant Vidith. I'm like, why is he fighting you over your tablet? Is he trying to steal it? I was about to send him a DM and be like, why are you bullying Dreadful? A crying stream does sound helpful. Really helpful. You can all gather around and cry. That said, if you hadn't have said it was a cookie, I would never have known. It's not that bad. Poor Biddy. Poor Biddy. Yes, indeed. So I do need to organize next week, but yes, it'll be fun. Oh, Trooper. Trooper forgot how to cry. Don't worry, Trooper. I can make you remember. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. So one time, I was checking something on my stream and I heard my laugh and I'm like, wow, I do have an evil laugh, don't I? Kitty's trying to steal it. True. Ooh, playing a horror game after the stream? An excellent choice, Hopeful. But to be fair, I do expect this from you. Because you do love your horror game. Is that a threat or a flirt? Probably a threat. Yeah. He stole a box of earrings? How did he steal a box of earrings? Else I need to. Love ladies love. My laugh is now a combo of that and my mum's laugh. Hell yeah. He never said your evil laugh was a bad thing though. I mean, look, it's fine. Everything is fine. Oh, Trooper. He's a master thief, stole them from out in front of me, and I didn't even know. So before the stream, I thought my cat Lukey Lou was gonna be an absolute menace because he kept walking past my door and like meowing, and then so what he does is he's a chonk. He's a chonky boy, and he like will smack his shoulder against the door to open it. And he did that, and then the door went eek, and it opened slowly. And then he was like, me. I'm like, do you want to come in? And he's like, no. And he walked away. I'm like, oh, okay. Rude, but it's fine. Dragon, me, my Joker laugh. To be fair, Dragon, I was quite surprised when I first heard your laugh. I remember the, look at his little innocent face. Get dreadful, goddammit. Oh, Nat's gonna work out. Pump and iron. Hell yeah. Elf. Elf. I think we're all doing really well chasing our goals and everything this year. I am incredibly proud of every one of you. Instant mad Joker chuckle. Oh, Trooper. God damn it. Oh, dearie me. Oh, dearie me. What are you studying at school, Dreadful? And I'm proud of you for going back to school. Pump and iron? Oh yeah, Nat. The adrenaline and the endorphins are really good for you. I am big proud. Medical... Oh yeah, that's it, Dreadful. You've told me. That's really cool. I just noticed I have a candle burning and it's like burning. Well, hopefully these wax... Oh no. Oh no, there's wax everywhere. Oh no. It's fine. It's fine. Alright, there we go. Ooh, smell. Has all the things my autistic brain needs. 5. See, for me, numbers and code is so confusing. My brain goes, nope, nope, can't do it. I just imagine a guy with a gun to my head going, do the code. I'm like, no, I'll just die instead. Nobody exactly. Nobody panic. It's fine. Everything is fine. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah, I've really enjoyed this stream, guys. This has been such a good stream. True, Nat, true. Well, it's good for you. It's good for your mental health to work out. So it'll definitely help you there. It's the terminology. Oh, okay. Has been a good stream. Oh yes, darling. I'm really happy you could make it. Crazy making your own sci-fi. Google Docs' storage space is suffering. Trooper, there's some settings you might want to look into because Google does let its AI train on people's documents, so you might want to look into that. I don't know if you know that already, but just in case, I figured it's worth saying. You like words? What are words? What are words? Yeah, you guys have been an amazing. I'm so blessed to have every one of you. Yeah, I can't remember exactly what it is. I'm pretty sure it's around somewhere, but just in case. Anything you use for Google? Well, there are ways you can turn it off. So there's one where you can turn it off in your email, and then there's one that you can turn off for your Google Docs as well. Clankers. You know, Dragon, I was waiting for at least one person to say. That's fine. Thank God I switched browsers. No, this is in your email itself. Just keep that in mind. If I find how I did it, I will let you know. I'll send it over. But I think you can find it online somewhere. I saw it on Instagram, but I think you don't use Instagram. There's that. Switching emails. I have a Proton mail as well. Post a link. I haven't really posted this anywhere, so. Transfer my channel from one to another. I know, and I know you. Oh, I get you. Hey, welcome back, Rose. You missed a lot. Different vampires, different reasons for vampirism. I can't remember when exactly you left. There's really not a lot of options. So things are getting quite restrictive. Missed the whole arc. True. True. We also voted on the next theme stream species. So the next one is going to be on dragons. That's what happens when you have to exercise people over the phone. True. 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 Very true. Trying to think of what else I can ask the chat. What else can I... So chat, feel free to ask any questions or any of that good stuff. Move in with Vid to the woods. True. Can both try to escape the keyboard together. See how that goes. Dun dun dun. Gonna take a sippy. Now it's going to do another drawing of mermaids. Ooh, very nice. Very nice. I'm so sorry, guys. My brain's just not working. I'm like, ah! Oh, Trooper's planning on moving to Australia. You know, I feel like this is some weird twisted karma for everyone in America picking on Australia. It's like, oh, yes. No, it's fine. Everything is fine. Ella's really wanting to work on a story and not having the energy to... Yes. That is really hard. Don't get excited. I see how it is. fine. Everything's fine. Doing a character for a reboot for a story. That's cool, Coffee. Hell yeah. I'm pretty low energy, but I have to finish writing. I've got so much writing to do. It happens. Sometimes your brain just needs a good rest. I just realized I haven't had a break throughout the stream, like an actually get up and stretch break, but that is okay. The stream will end in about 10 minutes or so. I know I have news, but I can't exactly think of what it was. Why is my brain the way it is? Ooh, okay. This is my latest video. Haven't seen. I'll post a linky-loo so you can check it out after the stream. You have news, but you forgot it? Yes. Yeah. Look, it happens sometimes. Haven't had a lot of sleep. I've had a lot of sleep the last couple of days, so my brain's just a little bit tired. But it's okay. I'm gonna have a sleep and a rest after the stream and recuperate, so I can get stuck into writing and recording tomorrow morning. Hell yeah. Living the dream. My brain is blue screening, so writing isn't on the table from me either. It seems like our brains are just like out of it. But that's okay, guys. We recovered from 2 days of no sleep. Why haven't you had sleep, Dreadful? If you can't remember, sleep is important. It's important for your every part of your body depends on you getting sleep. I don't know how I do that now, apparently. Yeah, if you need to sleep, or if you ever need, you know, to tap out of my stream early or something, just let me know. Like, I appreciate you modding and everything. Not if it's gonna affect your health. Oh yeah, daylight savings. I forgot about daylight savings. Right, that'll do it. Oh, it's not because of my streams. Okay, good, good. Because I was worried for a sec because you mod my gaming streams too. Closing shifts, I didn't get to bed till like 5 in the morning. God damn. Yeah, I think sleep is very elusive for all of us, I feel. I feel we're night owls, most of it. I don't need sleep. I need answer. I blame the weather for the brain thing. Oh, I get you. So over here, it has been so humid and sticky and gross. And there's been like a lot of storms lately as well. And normally I love storms, but just having this like hot, sticky feeling all the time is just like, brother, Gotta get some sleep tonight. You need some rest. Indeed, Stalin. Indeed. Overnight. My sleep schedule is all over the place like my convoluted novel. So, Dreadfuls has been weird from cold to sweltering between days, plus all the storm. That is weird. heard that too, Trooper. Trooper said, I read somewhere that night people, ADHD, autism / otherwise unusual habit holders usually flock into the same social circles. I've heard that quite regularly. I do wonder how a lot of it started, but I think I don't know. I'm sorry, my brain won't let me finish sentences. It's strange. But yeah, that is an indication. I was talking to one of my friends who she's a Kathy! Hello, Kathy! Kathy is one of my beloved channel members. Welcome to the stream. Basically, so for the first couple of hours, we were talking about different vampire mythology, different real life vampire suspects, and some other bits of lore about vampires. It was really cool. And then for about the last 30-ish minutes or so, we have been, you know, hanging out and just chatting. I don't think it's going to be a super long stream today, but it's still a good length, you know. I think social media, I have mixed feelings. A part of me loves social media, but another part of me really doesn't like it because it's so invasive, and I don't know, you see too much. I know I sound like an old hermit granny sometimes, but it's just like, seems small but implies that the instinct works based on something beyond just close proximity, frame and stuff. So with social media, like, you really do have to curate your online experience. So like, I had a friend who was talking about she would see really a lot of dieting things on her Instagram. I'm like, I never see that stuff. It's all like horror related content, horror makeup, maybe themes, horses, history. That's it. Occasionally I'll get an ad for something that I don't want and I block that person. Like, no, not today, Satan. Or it's weird when they will instantly, like, subscribe you to someone. I'm like, I don't know who this is. Or follow someone. Like, See, that's one thing I love, Hopeful. I've made a lot of incredible friends online over the years. And I'm incredibly grateful for them. But it's just, social media can be really draining. So, always remember to look after yourself. Exactly. See, you have to curate your online experience. So if you're looking at things you don't like, well, blocky block, hide, mute, all that sort of stuff. Exactly. Oh, I get you, Trooper. I get you. So, Kathy, you came in on the tail end of the stream, but we're still going to talk for a little bit before the stream's gonna have to wrap up, and you know, all that good stuff. But I've really enjoyed these type of information streams, something a bit different. Same. I love what it could be, but not what it is. So one thing that I'm very careful about is how much reels and shorts and things I look at, because it's bad for your attention span. I had to retrain my brain how to read, like, a book properly. And I was so mad. I'm like, it was really hard to actually sit and read. Like, That's okay. I swear every single stream, I'm like, social media, the ticky-tocky. See, exactly, guys. Curate it. I've been trying to force myself to sit through more long-form content. Hell yeah, Trooper. Well, Trooper, you can sit through my long-form content. Audiobook, screw that for me too. Why's that? Like, just have them on in the background? Reels of the devil. True. I say that as someone who makes reels. Like, look, I have to promote my content though. Must please the overlords. Fortunately, yours already has a slot. Oh, in my sleep playlist, you listen to me while you're sleeping. Dun dun dun. All right, that means I just have to plant more subliminal messages in my my audio things, people. Level the means you post. Hell yeah, you post when you. Hell yeah. Exactly, Stalin. It's what you make of it. It is good and bad. Okay, chat. So, do you guys have any questions or comments? Got a comforting voice. What can I appreciate that, Trooper. That is very sweet of you. Thank you. No. My last video was so good. Hell yeah, I'm really happy with how it turned out. People says your reels and a few others are genuinely memorable. You're an exception. Everyone else, I couldn't tell you what their last reels were about. True. Dragon says, help me and my dad luck with wait, what is hyper? I need to search this. I don't know what it is. To the interwebs. Wait, I'm on the interweb. Oh no, you had too much salt? Oh no. I recommend you start drinking both of you start drinking a lot of water. Make videos about the biology of the species. Hey, do it, Coffee, do it. I love my wife. To be fair, you haven't said that much this stream, Coffee. Yes, indeed. You love your cinnamon bun. You love the storyline, Kathy? Hell yeah! I'm really happy with how that one turned out. It was quite bittersweet. Already drinking as much as we can. If it gets worse, you may need to go, you know... I need to go to the hospital if it gets that bad. Listen to me. I am big brain. Okay. So... does anyone have any final questions or comments you would like to ask me? If you haven't yet, follow me on social. I post when I about to go live, and you have random updates on different things. Just emoji want a cinnamon bun. What else? So check out my latest videos, and if you do, please always remember to leave a comment. I love reading them, and it definitely helps me out. How many stories do you write in a month? It depends on the month and the length of the story. So, generally speaking, I'll write at least 4 for my channel and 1 for Vidith each month. So that's 5. But I usually start writing several, and then I'm like, no, I'm gonna do something else. So, I'm currently working on a couple of big collab stories. But yeah, at least on average, on a bad... well, not bad, but sort of average, it's about 5. Per month. Was it a wonderful stream? Hell yeah. Trooper says, Skin Weavers from that one apocalypse story you did still sits as one of the main inspirations for one of the survivor antagonist factions on the zombie indie series I've been writing out. Interesting. Well, I've got good news because the skin weavers are going to be showing up in another story pretty soon, actually. So I'm going to be sending lines out probably in the next couple of months. But it sounds like interesting. Oh, I get you, Nat. Get you. Oh dear God. Yeah. Also, the mermaid story. You think that one was shocking? Ooh. Yeah. I toned that story down, by the way. I wrote a little about the storyline I sent you. Oh, that's cool. Hell yeah, Kathy. Hell yeah. It's fine. Everything is up to. Alright. Sorry, my brain just turned off for a little bit. I'm like, I'll send you what I wrote. Very nice. I'm surprised Linux hasn't closed this window or streamed that. This will be a first. Well, Linux loves me. Linux and I have been talking through communications. Linux also requests more head scratches, and to be told that Linux is the best kitty. This poor mermaid. Indeed, those mermaids did not have a good time. But, don't worry. Well, I mean, actually do worry, because like things will get a whole lot worse before it gets better. But it's fine. Everything's fine. It's fine. Final call for questions. Time proven all the time he gets all the love. That just means he needs more love, Dreadful. More love. All the love. Feel the love. I'm sorry, that line sounded quite creepy, actually. I'm sorry. That was a little much. Oh, it's fine. Everything's fine. The next succubus or mermaid story? I would think there's a succubus one coming first. In terms of length and how much it's polished. I think I'm gonna have 2 other people join me on that one. I think. Big. Fine, everything's. Baby. Oh, Penny Dreadful. I really like that show. That was a really good one. Okay, guys. I want to be on. I want to talk to you guys, but I don't want to overdo it. If you haven't yet, check out my socials in the description and everything else. Oh my God, Dark, you came so late. You're gonna feel the love and you're gonna like it. I guarantee it. Men's Warehouse. Oh my. Hello, Dark. Why did you come late? Where have you been? Someone comes to my stream, gets berated. Fine. Everything is fine. You tell him, lady. Yeah, Dark and I are cool. We're cute. What was I up to? Oh yeah, I was in the process of. Look, I can't shut up. Okay, like once I start talking and I want to talk more, like, yes. I tried getting here soon. Had to repair a machine. Dramatic sigh. Dark, I suppose I will find it in my heart to forgive you. But just this once, I swear that the energy drinks coming in and out, like I feel really energetic and then I'm like, ooh, I'm tired. Ooh. It's all good. We need to catch up. Dun, dun. I'm doing good. How are you? Yes. You'll need little notes to explain your absence. No, I'm kidding. It's fine. Everything's not. Yeah, so if you haven't yet, check out my latest narrations. I'm really happy with the work, especially that I've done this year. I have been on point, as they used to say back when trendy anyway. I've been good. But anyway, check them out if you leave a comment, like the. That was creepier than I intended. I apologize, but yes, there'll be a video coming this week. Keep an eye out. I'll be streaming on the gaming channel this weekend. Oh, perfect timing, Dreadful. What an absolute legend. Yeah, I have 260 subscribers on the gaming channel. Hell yeah. I keep wanting to talk more, but I know I should go and finish everything. I need to be a big adult now. Alas. You can, contact me on Discord or my socials if you need me. I'm open to collabs and all that good stuff. My brain just blanked. Oh no. But yeah, so stay safe, my little spooklings. And remember, I'll be watching. Bye bye.